There's our man BB Shea.
What's up?
So yesterday, BB Shea was invited. We have a sister station that won Station of the Year. We lost again, and this year we didn't go to the awards banquet, which was yesterday.
There was a buzz in the building.
Oh, yes.
Because it's a big deal.
Now,
These are industry awards.
Last time I went to this, I saw BB Shea's game on full display. Again, that year we did not win, and our competition did, and we were there. And you guys didn't go. Dave and I went, but Biggie and Chris Demm could not. And BB Shea was at a different table, and I loved this about this particular place has a great steak and an even better chocolate chess pie.
And it has seats for what, like 120, maybe 150 people?
Yeah, probably. And so what they have is like a table of 8, and laying out there already is your chess pie for dessert. And then they come around with the steaks and everything. So BB Shea, and I got a real good look at this a year and a half ago. He was sitting there with about 3 people at the table, but they're 8 pieces of pie. So he just keeps on grabbing the pie, which I love that move. What a move.
It became his pie.
It was his pie.
You can't let it go to waste.
No, of course not. And you had like at least 3-4 slices of pie. How'd you do yesterday?
Well, had a full table.
Oh, no.
Which is garbage.
Oh, that's
So I only
terrible.
got 1 piece of pie.
No.
But
Yeah.
Ricky up in sales didn't eat his jumbo shrimp, so I got to eat his jumbo shrimp.
At least there's that.
Doubled up on the scrimp.
Thank God.
Yeah.
At least there was something there
Yes.
for you, you know? How was
Some
this?
people are so selfish.
I mean,
They
I'm
are,
telling
man.
you.
I know.
No pie like that. Good gracious. How were the speeches?
The speeches were okay.
You said you were going to stand up and tap your water glass and say, excuse
Yeah, I was
me,
going
may I
to
have
give
a
a
word?
little speech, but I missed my opportunity.
Oh, you didn't get to do
Yeah.
it. Unfortunate. I liked your picture.
Thank you.
I thought you looked
I was
good.
trying to get behind somebody so they couldn't see me.
Well, I only saw half your face, but I
Yeah.
said that perfectly half-round head, that's
It's a semicircle.
perfect semicircle. A perfect semicircle. That's BB Shea. If I know him from anywhere. Well, I'm glad you had a nice time.
It was cool, yeah.
Anything remarkable about the event?
No.
Any fun road trip stories?
No. Very boring.
Great.
I kind of wish I would have just stayed here, honestly.
Yeah, well,
and just worked.
there's no one else in the building but us.
Yeah.
Hello. It was like it wasn't like the rapture. It was like,
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
where is everybody? They were
Hello?
all gone to this radio awards banquet. I guess this year they were just like, you don't even get to go to the banquet. You don't even get to get a piece of chest pie.
We're not paying for that.
No.
The table's full.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard.
I wanted to support the team, but when I got there, I was like, I'm just here for the food.
Of
dude.
course, yeah.
Like, who do you work for? I'm just here for the food.
How was
Yeah.
the steak?
Steak was great. The food was amazing. The place was gorgeous. It was cool. But
It is a great place.
It's just not my vibe. you
No,
know?
no, it's an awards
Did you mingle with other radio professionals? from
Absolutely not. I stood
outside
off in
this
the
building?
corner.
banquet? No.
I was there for the food.
I hear
That's
you.
it. Yeah.
Did the other radio professionals assume you work there and try to hand you their plate?
No, they-
Garçon,
I was
can I
wondering
get some
why
more tea?
people were doing that. Yeah.
Can we get some more butter over here?
No, I'm here to receive an award. Right, me
Okay,
too.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is unsweet. I'd like sweet.
Right. Let's play the Big Money Celebrity Match game here. Brian's on the line to play. So's Joseph, Alan, and Victor. And Brian will get to choose first and try to match BB Shea, our award winner, or Biggie, or Chris Demm. Hello, Brian. How are you?
Good morning. Good. You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. There's our award right there, isn't it?
Yes.
We don't care about
right.
awards until we win them.
Trophies or plaques?
We don't care about trophies unless they hand them to us. Okay, you can have A, B, C, or D. Brian, you're first. Which would you like?
D is in dog.
D is in dog. It is. All right, everybody listen closely, and then you think of an answer to this. Our very own Chris Demm is in this puzzle. Chris Demm decided to take up knitting. Unfortunately, he gave up during his first project. He was knitting a sweater for blank. You think about that, and everybody write down your answer. Chris Demm decided to take up knitting. Unfortunately, he gave up during his first project. He was knitting a sweater for blank. In fact, I think a lot of us are actually in these puzzles today. These are more personalized puzzles. Chris Demm decided to take up knitting. Unfortunately, he gave up during his first project. He was knitting a sweater for blank. I was going to ask you about, I know we've discussed pineapple on pizza before. I saw some restaurant up in the Northeast is now charging $125 for pineapple as a gimmick. You know, if you want pineapple on your pizza, they're charging you $125. That makes Chris Demm happy because he doesn't like pineapple on pizza. Yeah, and they got a lot of, it's a clever idea. You know, they got a lot of attention for that. Pretty smart. And maybe others, maybe they're doing that for the other stuff as well, for other weird toppings. Chris Demm decided to take up knitting. Unfortunately, he gave up during his first project. He was knitting a sweater for blank. Brian, fill in the blank.
The only thing I can think of is Christmas.
He was knitting a sweater for Christmas. All right, let's go to Biggie, who said?
I was torn between two answers, but I went with the one that I thought would be most obvious.
Yes.
Biggie.
I tell you.
Let's get yarn.
Yeah,
Let's be honest about this.
Well, I was torn between two. The other one was Chris Kelly's ego.
Okay. When I wrote this puzzle, I said the obvious answer here is Biggie, and I'm not going to put my friend through that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided, yeah, all right, we will put him through
Let's
it.
make sure we do it the day before he has a life-altering procedure.
That's
Just
why.
to remind him where he stands.
That's right. I wanted to put it in the batch today and not tomorrow when you're not here.
I got to get one more fat joke zinger in, just in case.
I was going to spare you that, and then I had such disdain for you on Monday when you missed because of ice in the driveway. I said,
Put it back in.
Put it back in.
You know what my biggest fear is tomorrow?
What?
That when I get in the room, the doctor says, I like to listen to things to help me relax.
Oh, no.
And they turn on this show.
this show.
program.
And I hear you.
Why is his heart going irregular? His heart's really spiking. Chris Demm, Christmas.
Well, I didn't say Christmas. I kind of went in a different direction. But I did not go in Biggie's direction.
Ah.
I said his asshole cat.
His asshole cat.
yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
Demm's a whole cat. And to BB Shea.
I went the same way. I said cat.
The cat.
Ah.
Okay. We definitely have to give up there. I'm so glad this wasn't a referendum on you and your way.
Yes.
That's not what we need here today. We would not have it. Brian, don't worry. There have been four-way ties at 0 before. Let's see if Joseph can put an end to it, however. He wants just one to take the lead. Hello, Joseph. How you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you this morning?
Doing well, thanks. A, B, or C? Which would you like?
I'm going to go with A.
A it is. Okay, listen closely. Everybody write down the answer that best completes this puzzle. Disaster at Chris Kelly's last party. There was no running water, so all the guests washed their hands in the blank bowl. All right? Think of that, and everybody else write down your answer. Disaster at Chris Kelly's last party. There was no running water, so all the guests washed their hands in the blank bowl. Will you attend the Super Bowl party again this year, BB Show?
If I'm invited.
Oh, you'll be invited. Of course.
I know I won some money last year. So
You did. You won.
Yeah.
You won.
I won a square.
You won the Squares
Yeah,
game
yeah.
last year. That's right. Excited about that. I gave you my bold prediction yesterday, didn't I?
No.
The winner of the Bills-Ravens game will win the Super Bowl.
That is a bold
That's
prediction.
out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You're always wanting hot takes and bold predictions. from
Yeah.
me. There's my bold one. The winner of the Bills-Ravens game will win the Super Bowl. Disaster at Chris Kelly's last party. There was no running water, so all the guests washed their hands in the blank bowl. Everybody in? Everybody's in. Joseph, fill in the blank. One to take the lead. What do you say, Joseph?
Well, I'm going to go the funny answer here. I'm going to say the toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl. That's a good one. That's very good. Let's see if anybody matched you. 3's a perfect score, Biggie.
Close, but I said dog bowl.
Dog bowl. There's that. Okay. Christian.
Toilet.
Toilet bowl for one, BB
I
Shea.
thought it's a Chris Kelly party, so bowl of bone broth.
Bowl of bone broth.
I like that.
That's pretty
That's
good.
good.
Have you tried bone broth?
No.
It's wonderful.
His body would reject it.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Come right back up.
Sorry to Brian, but Joseph has knocked you out. He has one match now. That means Alan's got to get at least one to stay in the game, and 2 takes the lead. Hello, Alan. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Very good. You can have B or C. Which would you like?
I will take B.
B it is. Here we go. Short Sal said, I am not embarrassed by my height. When I meet someone new, I look them straight in the blank. That I like. Short Sal said, I am not embarrassed by my height. When I meet someone new, I look them straight in the blank. Now, Baby Shay, you brought us this term, the Columbus generation.
That's right.
People who are discovering things that have been around forever. There was a young woman on TikTok today who said she's today years old when she found out you had to put a can of water in with your chicken noodle soup. That's the recipe from Campbell's. Do you know to do that, to make it with a can of water?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever had
You haven't
like
had-
soup out of a can.
So contrarian. You've
Wow.
never had canned
No.
soup? No Campbell's canned soup?
No.
You're kidding.
No.
Wow.
The only soup I've ever had was Panera's tomato soup.
Really?
I've never been into soup.
God, your parents loved you.
God. I used to just, sometimes we'd get cream of chicken and just eat it right out of the can.
Well, yeah, but if somebody would have handed me a can of soup, I
You'd
would have
have
never
had-
added water.
You wouldn't have
I would
added
just
water.
ate it straight out of it.
No,
Yeah,
no. You had to, you're supposed to add
Like
water.
a hobo?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would have put it in a bowl.
Wow. Cuts it a little. Short Sal said, I am not embarrassed by my height. When I meet someone new, I look them straight in the blank. Alan, what do you say?
Privates.
Privates. Okay. In the privates. Biggie.
Right on the dick.
Straight in the... You went there. We have a 1-1 tie. We're looking for more privates.
I'm
Krista.
sorry, I said shorter. Sheehan.
Sheehan. Sheehan. Knee. BB Shay.
I said crotch.
Crotch.
There you go.
That's a win then. That's lead for Alan. He has 2, and that means Joseph has been eliminated. And Victor is the only man left with a chance to stop Alan. Victor, you have to get 2 to tie and 3 to win. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not saying B.B. Shea was a bad student, but he was in kindergarten so long, he was the only person in class who had a blank. I'm not saying B.B. Shea was a bad student, but when he was in kindergarten so long, he was the only person in class who had a blank. You need 2 to tie and 3 to win. 3's a perfecto. And if you do tie it, we will go to lightning round for the first time this week. Usually we'll have an overtime game. Let's see what happens here. And this is Biggie's last game until next time we play. He won't be here tomorrow. Would you like to be piped in from when you're getting the shot?
Well, I believe I'll be
Done.
just coming through
You're
at this
coming
point.
through it at this
And I don't know if I should be recorded or on the air.
Maybe not.
We've seen those videos.
We have. That's wrong. I don't think you should do that to people. I'm not saying B.B. Shea was a bad student, but he was in kindergarten so long, he was the only person in class who had a blank. Victor, what do you say?
I'm going to say beard.
Beard is a great answer. He's got a beard now. Biggie.
Beard.
1. Chris Demm.
CPAP machine.
Good. That's good.
B.B. Shea it all comes down to this. Can you tie it?
I said a mayo-stained beard.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
Oh, he did
Tied
it.
it.
B.B. Shea did it. It's tied. Clear the boards. Lightning round. Alan. We're in overtime. Blank ribs. R-I-B-S. Blank ribs. Blank ribs. Blank ribs. Blank ribs. Okay. Biggie in. Yep, he's got it. Okay. Alan. Blank ribs. What do you say?
Barbecued.
Barbecued ribs. Biggie.
Close. It's spare ribs.
Spare ribs. No.
No.
Chris Demm.
Spare.
Spare.
Baby back.
Baby back. Baby back ribs. Sorry, no matches. We go to Victor. Victor, you just need 1 to win in lightning round. Blank clock. C-L-O-C-K. Blank clock. Blank clock. Blank clock. Blank clock. He's changing his answer. Okay. All right. Victor for the win. Blank clock. What do you say?
Let's say grandfather clock.
Grandfather clock. Biggie.
So watching the clock.
Yes. Chris Demm.
Alarm.
Alarm. Baby.
Grandfather.
No, you did
he changed it
not.
up.
yeah.
He did.
Oh,
Oh, and
yeah.
you changed it
Yeah.
last minute.
Nice.
Victor, you're the victor. Well done. We play again tomorrow, minus our giant friend. We'll be thinking of you.
God.
We'll be thinking of you, I'll tell you that.
I'm sure you've got my filling already planned. What is her name? Rocket Rachel?
Red Rachel.
Red Rachel.
Red Rachel. She's ready. 2 guys named Chris.